worst time of year for your HVAC system to go out. But inevitably, it's the summer season. That does seem to be when it happens. Plus, those old systems, they have a negative effect on the environment. So here to help us out with some new eco-friendly options are Chris Thompson and Jake Hayslip from John C. Flood. Thank you both for being here. I'm sure you're busy right now. Does it seem like right now is when you get the questions of, my air broke, my AC broke, what should I do?
Yeah, absolutely. Summer is our busiest time of year, for sure. A lot of people just out of sight, out of mind. As soon as it stops working is when we get a lot of calls coming in for, no ACs and us having to come out to do repairs or evaluations on people's systems.
Yeah. Does it start with how old the machine is when you, like how do we figure out how old it is first? And then is that where you start the jumping off point of talking about maybe you need a new air conditioning system or HVAC system?
You can, most systems you can probably find a little tag somewhere on it or the serial number, and you can try to go on the internet and look a serial number up or the make and model or go to the manufacturer's website and find out the age of your system, because once over 10 years old, that's when the efficiency in the system starts to be less efficient and less cooling and or heating. Well, I think you're probably going to start feeling that soon too, I think.
Yeah, but it sounds like these older systems too, they require a Freon called R22 that is now not even being produced anymore. So how expensive is it to fix an old air conditioner? Right,
depending on who you're using, it can be a minimum of $150 a pound, and some of these systems take multiple pounds, and it comes to a point where how much do you want to dump into your 10-plus-year-old system before considering replacement? At some point it's just not economical to do it that way.
We were told, we're going through this currently, as I was telling you, we were told you're just putting a bandage on the problem, you're not actually fixing it. So is 10 years kind of the life expectancy that you go off of, or 10 to 15? What would you say to people?
That's kind of our flag, is 10 years. Once a system gets to that point is when we start at least talking to people about it. You might get more than that. You could get up to 15. They certainly don't make them like they used to. You're not getting 25, 30 years out of a system anymore. So the 10-year mark for us is kind of our flag for at least our technicians to be talking to customers about considering upgrading to a more efficient option.
Let's also talk about next year, because it sounds like in 2023, 3 different new Puron refrigerant blends are coming to the market, or what does that mean, I guess?
Well, the same as your system, R22 is no longer produced, so newer systems are going to require that newer Freon, and starting 2023, there are going to be 3 different new refrigerants coming out, and each manufacturer, like Carrier, will have their own refrigerant, and Lennox or any of the systems will have their own refrigerant systems, so, and will require some of our technicians to have more than one canister on their truck too when they're going out, so it'll make it more challenging for technicians, and obviously people that have older systems, it's going to be more trying to find any of the older R22, so they'll have to upgrade.
But will it be better for the environment? Sounds like this new Freon is
much. Yeah, that's the reason for the switch, is trying to get it more environmentally friendly, more and more efficient. So it's a safety precaution for the earth.
Right.
And also this minimum efficiency, it sounds like too, is being raised in the future. Is that next year as well?
That will also be next year. So every 5 or 6 years, the minimum standard efficiency gets raised. So they want to slowly push people towards putting in more efficient systems for their homes.
I just want it to be quieter. Right now it goes rare. It's on its last leg, our air conditioning system. Thank you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know it's so many people are struggling with this in the heat. So if you are on the fence on whether or not to replace your HVAC system, head to johncflood.com for more information, or you can also make an appointment and get cool in your home again, especially right now it's hot.